Hi friends, welcome to the part 59. This part is for members only. So you try to focus on the concepts. Let's look at the questions. You will get such questions in the certification where you have to map these services. You should know these services very well. So the first one says provides a cloud-based enterprise data warehouse. So warehouse is all about Synapse Analytics. If you see here Synapse Analytics, this guy is all about warehouse. So Synapse Analytics is used, it is an enterprise analytics service. It accelerates time to insight. So basically, it will store a lot of data, a lot of data. It can hold warehouses, it can hold big data systems. It is based on Apache Spark for big data, and you can use it for log and time series analytics data also. It is very powerful. It is insightful. Normally, what we do is we connect the reporting tool to this database so that you can create a lot of cool reports, very fast performance reports. See, the next one is saying uses past training to predict. So here machine learning. See, it is a common sense. Machine learning, there is only one service here, so we will map it here because machine learning will help you with any sort of predictions, training the models, high probability, etc. Third says provides serverless computing functionalities. Whenever we talk about serverless, it is all about functions. Azure function. It is meant to help you with serverless code. So it is similar to AWS Lambda in AWS world. And the last one says you need to process millions of sensors data. If that is the case, you want to use IoT Hub. So IoT Hub, what you do is collect, monitor, and manage billions of IoT assets. So there are data coming in from all of those sensors, and these are getting processed here. So these would be my final answers. You can log these. This is the YouTube handle of this channel. You can look for playlist shorts, etc. There are so many videos in this playlist for AC900. There are some videos which are 1 year old, 2 years old. They are still valid, man. The concept still remains the same. The plane still flies using aerodynamic concepts. So do not worry on the freshness of the content. Practice as much as you can. Remember, this channel, we always try to focus on helping you get trained using the questions and the concepts. Each question has 4 options. Each option we are going through in detail so that you can understand when to use what and the concept behind that option. Let us look at this question. You have an Azure environment. You create a new virtual machine from a tablet. Mind you, you are having a tablet. You're running Android operating system. And what are the 3 possible options here? So this is not a logical question. This is what it is, like a type of question. So you can use Bash in Azure Cloud Shell. You can use PowerShell in Cloud Shell, and you can use Azure Portal. So by default, Azure Portal you can always use with anything. But apart from that, when we are talking about Android operating system, you can use PowerShell and Bash. Let us jump into the next question here. A team of developers in your company, they plan to deploy and then remove 50 virtual machines. They want to deploy it and then remove it, okay, each week. All virtual machines are configured by Azure Resource Template. So this is automatically created. Resource Manager means infrastructure as a code. You have a code. Using that, you are creating the templates, configuring it, and then removing it. Now you need to recommend a service which will minimize the administrative effort required to deploy and remove the virtual machines. Which service we should use out of these? So we should definitely use Azure Dev Test Labs here. You can quickly create environments for reusable templates and artifacts. So that's exactly what our question is asking. They will create templates, they will remove the virtual machine. The advantage here is we can quickly provision dev and test environments. You can minimize waste. You can set automated shutdowns. You can build using Windows and Linux environment. See, A is wrong because we are talking about virtual machine instance reservation. Reservation, when you do, you know that your application will run for 3 years and you want to give a commitment to save the cost, then you do the reservation. Here, we do not need a reservation because we will create the instance, we will drop the instance. So no reservation is required. See, it talks about virtual machine skill sets. Whenever we want to use skill sets, we should always have a requirement where the load increases and you want to auto scale the virtual machines and so on. Skill sets are for that purpose because it lets you create and manage group of load balancer VMs. The number of VM instances automatically increase or decrease in response to the demand. Okay. So this is wrong. And then we have virtual desktop. Virtual desktop does not fit the bill here because it is used to deploy and scale your virtualized Windows desktop and apps on Azure. So if you need to enable a secure and remote desktop experience from virtually anywhere, then you can use a virtual desktop. So this brings us to the end of this question. This is my final answer. So if you have already a subscriber and a member, thanks for your patronage. The free content and the paid content together will help you clear the certifications. There is a link in the description to become a member. This is the handle YouTube handle where you can search for videos, playlist, shorts. Please go through all the videos in this playlist, which will help you with Easy 900 certification. Even if the content is 1 year or 2 year old, that is still valid. The concepts have not changed. They have just added new services.